Dirty Work Wednesday on the Z Morning Zoo.
What the heck are you guys doing? Trying to ruin my life and make me look like a freaking idiot?
Call 473-104.5.
Hello?
Hello!
For God's sake, who are you?
You're going to get it now. Hello?
Dirty Work Wednesday.
So you think you can help me?
Yeah, we can help you.
Dirty Work Wednesday's on the air at 473-104.5. Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Kayla.
Hey, Kayla, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
So basically, I'm needing to find out if my boyfriend hooked up with his ex this past weekend, and he's lying to me about it.
Yikes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be something I would want to know. Okay, so What is your boyfriend's name?
His name is Dave.
Okay, and what is the ex's name?
Liz.
Liz. Okay, so how did this all go down exactly? Like, was he out somewhere and ran into her, or what?
Okay, so basically, he was at a surprise birthday party, and it was for one of his best friends, Keith, okay? So, like, the party was at Keith's girlfriend's apartment, and everybody showed up there and was waiting in there, and then when Keith and his girlfriend went back to her apartment, like, everybody was there.
Okay.
So it was like, surprise! Yeah.
So, why weren't you there, though? Like, were you not invited?
No. I was invited. So I was supposed to go, but the party was actually like supposed to be this upcoming weekend. And then the governor did their whole thing and like no big gatherings. So they scrambled and moved it to this past weekend instead.
Okay.
But I had to work, so I couldn't go.
Damn you, Governor Northam! You win again. So he went to the party. You worked.
Yeah.
Where does his ex-girlfriend come into play here?
All right. So like I said, they had the party for Keith at his girlfriend's apartment, but her roommate, at that apartment is actually Liz, Dave's ex.
Okay, so Keith's girlfriend and Liz are roommates. Dave and Keith are best friends. So this kind of explains how him and Liz ended up together.
Right, exactly. And the thing is like, I don't care if he's around her. Like, I trust him. But, like with him and her together and both of them, like, getting drunk, plus I wasn't around, I'm not as comfortable with that,
Yeah, understood. That makes sense. So we have our theory here about maybe something happened, but is there any evidence that anything happened?
Well, here's what he told me. Okay, so he said that the party was super fun, but he had too much to drink, so he ended up staying over at Keith's place instead of driving home. But the party, wasn't at Keith's place. It was at Liz and Keith's girlfriend's place. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, plus, the next morning, he took me out to eat breakfast, which he, never does. And the whole time he kept telling me, yeah, Liz was there, but she looked so ugly. I can't believe, I ever went out with her, and, you're so much prettier than she is.
So now he's really overcompensating, trying to make you feel better.
Totally. I mean, it was completely obvious. It was just odd, weird behavior.
Now, when did all this happen? When was the party?
It was this past Saturday.
Has he been acting any different towards you since then?
Yeah, but, only in good ways, texting me in, the middle of the day, telling me that he loves me.
Did he do any of that before?
Well, when we first started dating, he definitely did, but that was a while ago.
Okay.
So it's sort of strange that it's, reemerging.
Yeah, I think something definitely happened. It sounds like he's just trying way too hard.
Or maybe nothing happened, but he knows in the back of his mind that he needs to assure his girlfriend that they're okay. He might have a guilty conscience even if he didn't do anything.
All I know is if he's trying way too hard, then he's trying to make up for something.
Okay, so what might be really good here, Kayla, is if we do a Z Morning Zoo 3-way call. What we do is we will text Dave and Liz and we tell them each something like, hey, I need to call you. We need to discuss what happened at the party. And then we call each of them at the same time. And when they pick up, we sit back and we kind of listen to what they say to each other. So it's kind of like being an invisible fly in the middle of the room while they talk. And because they won't know you're listening, you're going to hear the truth, whether it's good or bad. Now, to pull this off, we need Dave's number, but we also need Liz's number. Is that something that you think you can get for us?
Yeah, I can definitely get it from Keith's girlfriend, no problem.
Okay, so shoot her a text or whatever you need to do. Get that number. And then when you have both numbers ready, I want you to give them to Shag because we're going to text both of them at the same time. And we'll actually do that during this commercial break. And the text should say what?
I think just what you said earlier, something like, hey, it's Liz. I'm going to call you in a minute. we need to talk about what happened at the party on Saturday or...
Right. Okay, perfect. So but now just remember when you text the same message to Liz, make sure it says, hey, it's Dave, not hey, it's Liz.
Wow. Thank you for that great tip because, this is my first time ever doing these little phone games with you.
All right. I'm sorry. I just get nervous when we do three-way calls because they either work perfectly or they fail miserably. So, all right, Kayla, listen, get those numbers. We will send the text during this commercial here, and we will do our three-way call when we come back next. We texted Liz, and we also texted Dave the same message, which was what? Something like, I need to talk to you. What did we say? I need to talk to you about the party on Saturday?
Yes.
Okay. So that's the message we sent each of them. And we said, I'm about to call you. So we're going to call both of them at the same time. When they answer the phones, see, this is where it gets scary. If they answer it around the same time, this should work fine. If one doesn't answer, then it doesn't work and it blows up in our faces. And also, by the way, we didn't think about this when we planned this. Normally, Ashley comes all the way around the board, and I dial on one side of the board, and Ashley dials on the other, but I don't know if you'll fit next to me.
I don't want to.
Because you've got a lot of extra...
Space?
Yeah, well...
I've taken up space over there.
I don't know a polite way to say that, but you're very pregnant.
Yes.
Yeah, and you look like you're very comfortable. You look like you would rather just sit.
Yes, sitting is nice.
Do you know how to dial on this? Yeah. Okay, so you'll do it?
He can count on his fingers.
All right, so can I give you the other number?
Yep.
All right, this is yours. That's your number to dial.
Yep, got it.
Please
and this is mine. Okay. So you're going to be on the right.
Okay.
And I will be on the left. And, okay.
Hit that one, Shaggy.
Guys, I know how to dial out.
I know. I don't want to get this wrong. All right, here we go. Yep. Yep, you got it. There you go.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
That's what this looks like when you're sitting across.
Now kiss.
Oh, stop. Get away.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How's it going with you?
Good. So, what, are you calling me about Saturday night?
Please don't tell me you're pregnant or something.
Are you serious? I think it'd take a few more days for something like that, dear.
I know. I just got nervous because, it's 2020 and I figured what else could go wrong at this point?
Okay, well, that's great. Thanks. I'm not pregnant as far as I know.
Okay. So, what is it then? You got an STD or something?
Where is this coming from?
I don't know. You said you needed to talk to me about what happened at the party.
Excuse me. I did not. You texted me.
What?
Yeah, you're the one who texted, we need to talk about what happened at the party.
I never texted you that. You texted me that.
Actually, neither of you texted that. Dave, Liz?
Yeah?
Guys, listen, this is the Z Morning Zoo radio show. Nick, Ashley, and Shaggy on Z104. And right now, you're both on Dirty Work Wednesday.
Hey, hang up.
This is who?
Liz, hang up.
No, I want to know who this is.
So, well, this is Z Morning Zoo. You're on Dirty Work Wednesday. Listen, we got a call from Dave's current girlfriend, Kayla, because she was wondering if something happened between the two of you after the party on Saturday night. And it sounds like something did. Am I right?
And please don't lie to me. Okay, well, I'm going to let you handle this one.
Boy, okay. Another one bites the dust. Okay, Dave, are you still there?
Yes.
So what happened with you and Liz after the party?
And don't lie to me this time, okay? I
told you already. Nothing major happened, all right?
No, you said nothing happened. Not nothing major happened. You said nothing happened.
So nothing major happened. What did happen? Like, what minor things happened? And let me help you get started here. You were both in her apartment. You were both kind of drunk.
I wasn't drunk at all.
You told me that you were too drunk to drive. You were drunk.
Yeah, dude, I would have stuck with the I was drunk part. Like, that's an age-old golden excuse. I mean, Jamie Foxx wrote a whole damn hit song off of it.
I got drunk later, and I stayed with Keith, all right? But he wanted to stay with his girlfriend, so I slept on their couch, and Liz snuck out of her room and tried making out with me, and that's pretty much all that happened.
So why did you ask if she was pregnant then, if all you did was make out?
I don't know. I figured what's the worst thing she could say to me, and that's what I came up with.
Yeah, but if you didn't have sex, then why would you even worry about that?
There's other ways to get pregnant besides just having sex.
Hold on, wait. There are? What are these other ways? I'm confused.
I think maybe what he's trying to say is that they did this,
okay,
but not this. Like, you see?
I wish you could see what Ashley's doing right now. But that's not getting you pregnant. Are you saying while you were making out with her in a drunken state on the couch, you snuck a doctor in to artificially inseminate her?
All I'm saying is nothing major happened, and I don't feel like talking about it anymore. So.
Wow. I'm going to have to, you know what? I'm going to have to reread my 10th grade biology book. I had no idea there were other ways to get pregnant. This is like blowing my mind.
Wait, you didn't learn about that until the 10th grade?
I went to Catholic school.
Oh my God. So wait, okay, up until the 10th grade, you didn't know anything, like, about anything then.
If you want a baby, you pray to the Lord and he gives you one. It's a miracle.
No, the fact that you didn't get a girl pregnant in 9th grade is a miracle.
I was hideous looking in 9th grade. No girl was looking at me. Don't worry. Can we get back to Kayla, please? Kayla, I don't believe the nothing major happened thing. I don't know about you.
I don't know what to believe at this point.
Okay. Why don't we put a poll? Let's do this. Why don't we put a poll up on Z104's Instagram? What do you think happened? Nothing at all, nothing major, or something major. Let's do that, and then we'll see what most people vote on when we come back.